Chapter 16. Loving Yourself Without Conditions. Because you're not a project, you're a person. There was a time I only offered myself love when I felt like I deserved it, when I had a good day, when I didn't mess up, when I showed up perfectly, performed well, and didn't disappoint anyone, including myself. But when I was broken, when I slipped back into an old habit, when I needed grace the most, I withdrew love like it was a punishment, as if withholding compassion would teach me to be better, as if shame would somehow lead to transformation. But I've learned that the most radical thing you can do for your healing is this: love yourself, exactly as you are. No conditions, no exceptions, no delays. Conditional love is still rejection. You wouldn't tell your best friend, "I'll love you once you get it together." You wouldn't withhold comfort from a child because they fell down. So why do you do that to yourself? Conditional love sounds like, "I'll rest when I've earned it." "I'll be proud of myself when I've healed more." "I'll love my body when it changes." "I'll forgive myself once I stop messing up." But all those conditions are just cages. They delay the very thing your soul is begging for: acceptance. When I learned to stay with me, I used to abandon myself emotionally whenever I failed. I'd speak to myself in a tone I'd never use with anyone else. And then I wondered why healing felt so far away. But healing doesn't happen in self-rejection. It happens in staying. In choosing to be kind to yourself, even in your lowest moment. In choosing to say, "I still love you," when the old you resurfaces. Loving yourself without conditions doesn't mean you stop growing. It means you stop punishing yourself in the process. What radical self-love looks like. It looks like looking in the mirror without picking yourself apart. It looks like giving yourself rest when you're tired, not just when you're done. It looks like saying, "I'm doing my best," and believing it. It looks like no longer attaching your worth to how well you perform. Radical self-love is quiet, steady, fierce. It's not about spa days or selfies. It's about staying loyal to yourself in the dark. How to practice unconditional love for you. 1. Challenge your self-talk. When you hear that harsh inner voice, pause. Ask, "Would I say this to someone I love?" 2. Write yourself a love letter. Not to the better version of you, but to the one standing in today's truth. 3. Forgive yourself. Often. Not because what happened didn't matter, but because you still do. 4. Treat your needs like they're sacred, because they are. Sleep, food, boundaries. All of it. 5. Practice seeing yourself with soft eyes, the way God sees you, the way someone who truly loves you would. You are not a project. You don't need to fix yourself to be worthy of love. You are not broken. You're becoming. You don't have to have it all together to deserve softness. You just have to exist. Loving yourself without conditions means you've finally decided to be on your own side. And that changes everything. Your freedom statement. I no longer withhold love from myself. I am worthy now, not later. Not when I'm thinner, stronger, healed, or more accomplished. I love the woman I am today. Messy, magnificent, in progress, fully worthy.